Ian Karan was born in Ceylon, present-day Sri Lanka, and has come a long way. He's just taken up office as the state of Hamburg's economics minister. His appointment marks the first time a politician from an ethnic minority has joined the city's Senate. Hamburg might be open-minded and cosmopolitan, but its politics have always been a notoriously closed circle. Ian Karan made a fortune in the early days of globalization after founding a company leasing shipping containers. Orphaned at a young age, he arrived in Europe in the mid-1950s. He moved to Hamburg after dropping out of an economics degree in London.
I was lonely. When you can't speak the language, you're going to be lonely. Being able to speak to other people is the key that lets you in.
Karan's message to today's immigrants is that they have to learn German if they're going to make the most of their opportunities. He sponsors a project in Hamburg for the children of immigrants and likes telling them his own rags-to-riches tale as a form of motivation.
Mr. Karan, you live in a villa?
Yes.
Yeah.
With a swimming pool too?
Yes. But when I first came to Hamburg, I didn't have a cent. I didn't have any friends. If you want to, you could do it too.
Karan is a pillar of Hamburg society. He sits on the management board of one of Hamburg's Bundesliga soccer teams. The university has an auditorium named after him, and he's a generous patron of the arts. He's non-partisan, but he's funded right-wing populist politician Ronald Schill, as well as Christian Democrat and Social Democrat campaigns. But just before his election to the Senate this year, he had to admit that he'd slightly embellished his resume. For example, he didn't become a German citizen because Chancellor Angela Merkel had advised him to. He just thought that was a good soundbite. But the statement came back to haunt him. A lot has been written about you, and it's not all flattering.
Thank you.
He's clearly a man of the world. But it takes more than that to be admitted to the Hamburg elite. But spicing up one's resume? Locals have mixed feelings about this.
Unfortunately, he lied. I don't know what to think of him.
I don't like the way some people are disqualified when they're good people. They've achieved a lot and want to prove themselves.
Karan is known to be an expert on shipping. Now he's taking on the world of economics. He's well aware that the life of a politician will be very different from life as a businessman.
Politicians take so much criticism, and I wonder how they get to do so much work for so little money and so little recognition. But this is the path I've chosen, and there's no going back.
Ian Karan's message is that if he can make it, anyone can. Once an outsider, he's now part of Hamburg's elite inner circle.